If you cook wrong, just ask one. Ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum.
Stop in the dark where the stars are still shining on me. Go with the wind, let it lift away the memories. I've tried to set you free. You keep trying to rescue me, but you can't tell the heart when to start, how to beat. I never wanted to say goodbye. You never wanted to see me cry. Now I'm afraid to open my eyes. Are you gone, gone, gone? Tell me I'm wrong, wrong, wrong. It's been so long, long, long. Are you gone, gone, gone? Bye.
Hi, my name is Alan Wong and you're watching Cooking in the Wongcast. Today our special guest is Miguel Mercado. And today we're currently cooking in a Hotel Millennium kitchen.
So today we're going to be making some Mexican chicken quesadillas. It's going to go along with our homemade salsa,
And our homemade guacamole sauce.
as well as our homemade sour cream.
So let's get started.
The ingredients that we'll be using to make this dish are 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of cheddar cheese, 1 cup of Monterey cheese, 1½ cup of cooked shredded chicken, 1 avocado, 3 tomatoes, and 1 onion. Last but not least, the tortilla wraps. I got the 10 wraps and this makes 5 quesadillas.
The cooking tools that we'll be needing today are cutting boards,
Plate,
knives,
pan, and these are a couple of utensils we specially use for Japanese teppanyaki cooking.
and we'll be using it to lift up the chicken quesadillas when it's done cooking.
The first step to cutting tomatoes is to first discard and cut off the top stem of the tomato. Now horizontally cut the tomato into half. And now horizontally cut it again into half so that you have 4 pieces. Now hold the 2 pieces together tightly and now vertically cut them into smaller pieces. Make sure to align the 2 pieces together properly so that you cut the pieces evenly and nicely. And there you have it, a triangular cut tomato. The first step to cutting an onion is to slice off and discard the top and bottom ½ inch of the onion with a chef's knife. Fold your fingers inwards and use your knuckle area as a guide for the knife when you cut the ends off. Turn the onion so that the tapered side sits to the right side of the knife. Now it's time to peel off and discard the skin using your hands. Now cut the onion into half. Start at one of the flat ends with the onion half lying flat on the cutting board and slice vertically through the onion on the long side. When you get close to the end, turn the onion sideways for a better grip and continue slicing. Now just take a slice of the cut half-moon shaped piece and further slice them vertically into even smaller pieces. Now it's time to decorate the tortilla wrap with the desired toppings. We need 2 tortilla wraps for each chicken quesadilla, but we will only be putting the toppings on one of the wraps. Now let's start off with some shredded chicken. Be generous and put a good amount of it since this will be the main focus of the dish. Now let's sprinkle some cheese to it. For this dish, I'm using 2 types of cheese to add on more flavors and enhancing the overall taste. I use Monterey cheese and sharp cheddar cheese for the day. Next, let's add some slices of onions to add some sweetness and a pleasant, sharp and appetizing flavor to it. Lastly, let's add some few pieces of tomatoes and cilantro to keep it healthy and nutritious. Now let's get to frying. Take a teaspoon of butter and put it on a pan. Lift the pan and swirl to quickly coat the pan. Let it sit around 30 seconds before putting in the chicken quesadilla. Once the pan is warm, drop the chicken quesadilla in the pan slowly. Let each side to fry around 3 minutes before flipping it. While waiting, you may add some additional cheese around the edges of the wrap so that the melted cheese will hold the 2 wraps together properly. Slowly slide through the spatula of the bottom of the quesadilla to ensure that it does not stick to the pan.
You'll be with me again, and this finally can be more than just a dream. But when I close my eyes,
Gently pressing on the quesadilla from time to time will help it heat faster. After waiting around 3 to 4 minutes, it's time to flip it. Gently slide one spatula on the bottom while holding another spatula holding onto the top and flip it fast. Flipping it slowly will just cause a bigger chance for it to fall apart and the toppings to come out of it. This is the golden brown color you're trying to obtain for each side of the quesadilla. After waiting for another 3 to 4 minutes on the new side, it's time to take it off from the fire and transfer it onto your plate. And voila, you got one perfectly cooked chicken quesadilla. A chicken quesadilla is not complete with some dipping sauces. Now I'm going to show you how to make a simple, refreshing guacamole sauce. All you have to do is take half of an avocado, some cilantro leaves, and 5 small tomato pieces.
so bring me the night, tell me it's near, give me the chance to pretend that you're here. Dark in the sky.
Now all you have to do is to smash the mixture together. You can keep the tomato as a whole or crush it into even smaller pieces, just as you like it.
Send out the stars, 'cause when I'm dreaming
And after a good amount of mixing and crushing the mixture together, this is what the results should look like. Okay, so now we're just going to put all the dipping sauces together in one bite. So the guacamole, salsa, and sour cream all together. And taste it. Let's see how it goes.
Good. Spicy.
I really like all the combination of the dipping sauces together. And like you can taste the sour cream and the spicy hit from the salsa. It really cleanses your palate, and I really like how the melted chicken, like how the melted cheese goes really well with the chicken. And it's really good.
So, never expected these ingredients to go well together. Like, I think what brings it all together is the dipping sauce as well as the tortilla bread. And it holds up pretty good.
And how
tasty.
and how we put the cheese on the edge so that we can still taste something. And how the cheese is a really good tip to put the cheese on the edge so that it closes together and you can still taste something from the bread. That was a really good lunch, huh?
Yeah, it actually was. It wasn't even hard to make.
Yeah, and it didn't really take that long. I thought it would take longer.
Yeah, it only took us like
Like-
less
Less than an hour actually.
than, yeah.
It's really easy to make and it's healthy and delicious.
And you'll get full pretty easily.
Yeah, it's true. Because of all the cheese, it's actually it's not that overwhelming, but then you get, at least you get full and it's gonna be lunch or a light snack actually.
Yeah. So, really good dish if you want any like snacks, healthy snacks, screw chips.
I guess that's it for now. Thank you for watching Cooking in Wong House. See you next time. Bye!